Starbucks doing thousands of layoffs. And what the funny part is, people in my videos always been screaming and saying, get a union job. Unions will save you. Unions are the way to go. And now there's internal memos leaked of Starbucks. And there's people coming out that's saying that Starbucks is basically firing all union stores. They're saying that, oh, we're going to reshuffle. And what are their targets? Unionized stores. And this is absolutely crazy. And I got another video of a lady showing that's basically going to come out that said, hey, Starbucks closed my store. Let's just boycott so everybody loses their job. and, and it is absolutely crazy that Starbucks said, nah, we're not going to deal with unions no more. We knew a long time ago that they hate unions. And now they have an opportunity to just get them all rid of it. So we're going to watch this video here real quick. But before we do this, I'm going to say, if you watch this video from yesterday, from Saturday, and you're like, I still wear the same stuff. Yes, I filmed this video today. So if you want to be a channel member and you want to see these videos a day in advance, that's what I'm doing now. So if you want to see the video a day in advance and you want to do, and you want to have conversations with me, seems like a great way. So let's watch this video.
Hi, I'm a Starbucks employee in downtown Toronto, and I just received a call from my manager that our entire team is fired. We are a high traffic store. We had almost 100% customer satisfaction rate. Why are we fired? We asked, could we be relocated in any other store? Because most of us, we're full time. All of us have rent to pay. Some of us are parents. We have kids to care about. There was absolutely no signs of closure. Right now it is September 25th. Last day of operation is September 27th. For such a huge company, this is unacceptable. There will be a union formed and we will fight back. What the fuck? The entire idea of Starbucks, we care about the quality of our coffee. We care about the planet. We care about our partners. No, you don't. No, you don't. What the fuck? I ask everybody on social media to ban Starbucks. Do not go to Starbucks. Some poor Tim Hortons never, never, never treat with respect company that doesn't care about its workers. If Starbucks thinks that it's just gonna fly away like this, that they can fire an entire store with people with rent, who are parents, who have to take care of themselves, this is unacceptable. This is not reasonable, and this is just a shame for a company that big, worldwide company. Shame on Starbucks. Shame.
So basically, you heard her, and she was like, this is a shame on Starbucks. And you should also boycott, because I got fired. You should also boycott Starbucks. And we care about our employees. We know now, since 2025, that companies can only care about employees so much till they're like, you're a headache. Get out. I think she even mentioned something about unions. And I'm telling you, unions, if they don't like you, they're going to find ways. Amazon been fighting unions forever. And now if you got crazy auto loans, you got crazy amount of debt, all of a sudden you get the pink slip handed to you, you're sweating. And this is what I keep telling in my content. You got to move your best step forward. You got to figure out, how can I make myself recession proof? So you don't make a video like this and say, let's boycott Starbucks. No, you should say, hey, I was a top performing Starbucks barista. These are some of the drinks I've made. Let me know if you are in the Toronto area and are hiring. I bring this skill, this skill, this skill, and this skill to the table. But we're in the time of, let's just go and try to cancel brands. Let's kind of cancel companies. And then all of a sudden we figure out, oh, that wasn't such a good idea, huh? And now the question is, if you're a hiring manager, would you hire her? If I saw that video and I was thinking about hiring her as a barista, probably not, because I don't want my company to be ripped a new one after you had to let her go. And so, no, I'd be like, heck, I couldn't hire her. And maybe she's right. Maybe they're like, oh, we had great traffic, we had all that. But I always say, when I talk to clients, when I talk to people that are trying to find a job, clean up your image. Don't talk shit about companies. It's not worth it. Just say, it ended and I'm off to greater and better things. When I look at when Allie got fired, we're way better off now than we were with that old job that she had. And so sometimes sometimes you got to do the Phoenix and Dash part where you burn it down and you redo it, you reinvent yourself. But some people, Americans, love to really get comfortable. And this is where it comes into play where you're like, man, let me not get into that. Maybe financing everything isn't such a smart idea after all. And yeah, because I got another video for you here coming up where this woman filed for bankruptcy. She's back. Didn't learn her lesson the first time. And this is why I'm telling you, don't make content. Try to learn from your lessons. Put your best step forward. And if you haven't, please like and subscribe. But let's watch this one too.
Hi, I'm Emily. I filed bankruptcy 5.5 years ago and I'm in $95,000 worth of debt, and I am trying very hard to get out of it. A lot of people are going to hate on me. Oh, you filed bankruptcy and then you got yourself back in this position. Yes, it was very easy. The amount of credit card offers after we filed was insane. And we got them so that we could better our credit. And anyway, we like to eat out a lot. We are on day 8 of not eating out. I made Alfredo for dinner. Um, it's sad that it took this long for me to finally discover that we have an eating out problem. I've always known that we have. Um, and the amount, I mean, it's probably $200 to $400 a week at minimum of just eating out. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I can't be alone. I know there's got to be somebody out there that eats out a lot. I know there's a lot of people that do eat at home, but yeah, that's just our reality. It's what we've done for years. And I really think, though, that we could go a whole month without eating out at this point. Like, we went to get my son's haircut today. We did not get the haircut, but while we were gone, my kids were like, I want a pizza, I want Chick-fil-A. And we've always said yes. And it's always been hard to say no to them towards that because I'm lazy and it's easy to just be like, yeah, let's go get dinner. And then everybody will be happy for the night. But tonight I was like, no. And I have for 8 nights now. I've just been like, no, we're going to eat at home. I know that like a lot of people probably do eat at home and it's normal for you to cook and figure out what you're going to eat, but that hasn't been normal for us. So I made Alfredo for dinner and it was really good. And yeah, so here is to trying to make it at least 30 days with not eating out.
So if you have an eating out addiction like this woman, where she's like, I love eating out with my kids and everything else, it comes at a huge price. So let's look at it. So she totally spent over 5 years. She spent $90,000. So let's divide that in 2 weeks. 5 years times 52, 260 weeks. So she spent about $346 per week on eating out. That is absolutely crazy. So she spent $1,500 on eating out every month if there was no interest, and it's like a $50 everyday type of deal. And this is what I tell you guys, you have to learn how to better manage your money. You have to learn how to do the hard things, because is eating out easy? Of course it is. Is not going to the gym, not walking easy? Yeah, just watching at home, reclining, and then pressing Netflix on play and just watching the shows, that's easy. But that's not what you should be doing. You need to get the blood going. You need to do something for your health. You got to get the body moving. And this is why I'm making these videos. I'm trying to get my circulation going. I'm trying to get my steps in and then talk to you guys and use my hobby this way, where I then go home, I edit a little bit, then I post my video. But yeah, you've got to learn how to manage your money. $90,000 again, and you just filed for bankruptcy the first time. And I'm telling you, once you do it the first time, you're like, oh, the first time wasn't too bad, so we can do it again. And it is a pattern. People don't understand that once you've done it, you can do it again. That's why I always say, try to pig it off, try to figure it out how you can do it. And she's now trying to do it. But I'm telling you, it is so important to analyze, see where you're spending money. How can I do differently? How can I do better? And you're telling your kids basically that, hey, this is what we do. We eat out every week. We eat out every other meal. And so then they're like, I don't need to cook. I don't need to do nothing. Our parents always has been eating out. And so then they need to make at least $1,600 a month just to cover the eating out costs. And you need to make some serious money, because as you've seen, you spend $1,500 in eating out. You probably still have groceries, kits, cereal, everything else. So that's another $1,000. And so you're already $2,500. Then you got to live somewhere, say another $2,000. Then you have a car payment or two, it's another $2,000. And all of a sudden you need to make $10, $12, $13,000 just to keep the ball rolling. And I'm telling you, it is hard making $15,000, $16,000. It took us years to make that kind of money. For me and Allie, we're right around there where that's kind of what we make. But man, it was hard. I mean, we had failures, we had successes. And one thing that I have that a lot of people, as for my college section, is I have drive. I can dream about it and then I want it and then I work so hard towards it. But I don't have special talents. I don't have the looks, definitely not the looks. And what do I got for working for myself? Just dreams and kind of work ethic. That's kind of it. And I think everybody can do it. Everybody just has to think about it. Where do they want to go? And even as a little toddler, I was like, man, I can't be in Switzerland living in a flat. No, I want my own pool. I want my own house. I want to own palm trees just like this. And I want to hear them in the wind. And I looked outside the window of my Swiss apartment. I was like, is this everything to life? Is this what I want to do? And the answer was no. And so I explored the worldwide countries. I explored the world and I met Ali and I found the love of my life. And then all of a sudden, I ended up in Las Vegas. And I encourage you to figure out what's your journey? Where are you going? Where do you want to go? And what do you want to do? And then kind of back engineer it. And I'm telling you, it's going to take pain. It's going to take tears. It's going to get setbacks. But I'm telling you, once you're through it, and in the other video, I think 2 days or so ago, there was this guy that lost everything, had 3 stores, lost it all, rebuilt it, now has 2 houses. He's way better off. Similar to me when I lost the yogurt store during COVID. And am I to blame for it? Probably. But I took my lessons. I know what I was not good at. I started to know what I was good at. What do I want to do? And then even though there was a 6-figure setback, I keep on going. I'm keep on redoing it. I don't let hate comments, I don't let anybody tell me you can't do this. Nobody, when I came to the United States, put doubt in my head. All the people that were positive, you should do it. You should go out and you should actually go do it. You watch YouTube video, you educate yourself, and then you literally go out and deploy the strategies, deploy the knowledge. And yeah, this is just what you can do and actually should do. And for people that are like, I just got to work more hours, that's not the case. Trying to get commission, try to make something, try to make sales, try to provide more value than just an hourly return on your investment. So if you put in an hour, you make 30. No, work for no money, but then work for a sale. When you make that sale, you make $10,000, $15,000, something like it. And even though people are like, oh, solar sales are a scam. Solar, I have solar and it's pretty decent and I actually like it. And so there's still people that buy solar. You can go out and do other kinds of sales, pool sales, air conditioning sales. All those type of sales probably give you a commission. And so this is just what you got to do. Get into where you can make an infinite amount of money from one job. Create your own leads. Because I've seen salespeople, oh, you need to feed me leads. You need to give me, I can't do it without qualified leads, everything else. It's like, go out there. You're a salesperson. Go out there, talk about it, network. Hey, I'm an AC installer. Here's a card. If you ever need me, just give us a call. If you're going to get your air conditioner replaced, I'll beat the price. And if it's going to be so, if not, doesn't matter. But at least you give them the option. And trust me, some of them are going to call you back. And then that guy's going to refer you to his friend, said, that guy beat my price by everything. And he's going to get more referrals, more calls. So that's just how it goes. Few successes, money chases money. And I'm telling you, go out there, get it. And then credit card, spending $1,500 on meals isn't going to matter, because if you're going to make $15,000 in sales in a month, that's not going to, or worth of commissions. And the next month you're going to make 18, 19,000 because you got a client referral system and you got everything else going. You're going to be on top of the world. You're going to be going to Turks and Caicos on vacations, to, I don't know, the BVIs and everywhere else. So this is an example. Maybe you can meet people over the phone. Maybe if I just go if I go to people's houses and present them the stuff right there, articulate myself better. Maybe if I wear a nicer suit, I'm going to close more deals. Look at it, see what happens, and then refine it, tweak it, make it better. And all of a sudden, you're the best salesperson at your company. And then you're going to make some really good money. And this is what I'm telling you guys. It's still possible. In Europe, Switzerland, I'm telling you, I would have been still in my apartment where I was, and I'd still be living there. I'd probably be burnt out like crazy. I'd have a whole bunch of medical problems and just be depressed. No sunshine, no nothing. But no, now I'm here Saturday afternoon, walking making YouTube videos. I could go out eating in Las Vegas. Some of the greatest restaurants in the world are here. And yeah, this is what you can do too. You just gotta believe in yourself, stop making excuses, and go out there. And you can always, always achieve great things. But it comes at a sacrifice with dedication. And what really helped me was in my 20s. I didn't really go out drinking. I didn't go out and do drugs. And yeah, now it paid off. Me and Allie have not been to a nightclub since I've met her. We've been to a bar, I think once or twice, and that's it. We've saved the money, we've reinvested it, and now it's working great for us. I could drive literally any car I want. I could go on vacation, I could go wherever I want, and I could fly business too. And so everything's possible. You just have to cut out those limiting beliefs, think about it, what you can do, and then yeah, you can buy whatever car you want. You can go out and take 2 weeks vacation in the Bahamas, in Florida, go to Disneyland, or do whatever. Or then you could buy one of these cool Rubicon Jeeps. That's what I did. And gonna take her off road tomorrow. So we're gonna head over Wheeler's Pass. So when you're watching this, I'm probably right over Wheeler's Pass barbecuing with some friends. But Buddy got a 392, so maybe I'll shoot some videos and see how that's gonna go. But yeah, it's cool stuff. So if you haven't, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.